Hey guys, what's going on? This is the time I almost got jumped by 3 people. I know, pretty crazy. Like and subscribe, or else you'll have to bury your creepy uncle and have to bury his cremations underneath the playground. I know you don't want to do it, but hey, someone has to do it. With that, hope you're having a wonderful day, and please like the button. I am very desperate. Or just watch halfway through the video. So this happened in middle school. I went to a strange middle school, and there's 2 middle schools in my area, right? There was this one that's a lot worse than mine, and then holy shit, there's one that's a lot worse than mine, and then there's the one I go to. Well, they go to, and so the one I went to, the one of the teachers turned out to be a diddler. Believe it, I'm not even joking. One of them actually turned out to be a diddler, and it turns out he diddled one of the kids. Well, attempted, groomed. It's all alleged. Alright, just kind of how some people have creepy uncles, and that's alleged. Anyway, henceforth, it was a normal day, right? I'm in PE. I'm hanging out. I'm getting a little bullied because I should have gotten bullied a lot more. Because when COVID hit, it kind of changed so that way kids couldn't get bullied and kids went a lot more weird. So the seniors, those kids didn't get bullied, right? Maybe a little bit in middle school, but barely. Alright, because when COVID hit, they're freshmen, and that's when most kids get turned into normal people. Because, 8th grade, you're like, okay, you start maturing a little bit, then freshman hits, and you go from, I'm all big to the smallest person there. And it's a little bit of an attitude adjustment, right? Hank Williams Jr. style. Get bullied, a couple of kids get swirlies. It is what it is. So, what ends up happening, I'm in 6th grade. Yeah, I'm in 6th grade. And I'm in PE. So I'm getting a little bit bullied, right? Like, the calf slaps were, like, really, really popular. I used to wear, like those tights that you'd wear for compression shorts? I'd wear those. And then, like, someone would be like, hey, let me see your calf. And I was super, super gullible. So, like, let me see your leg real quick. I really like those. I was like, okay. So I put my foot on, like, this chair. He lifts up the sleeve and slaps my calf. Look, I'm like, why would he? Ow. And so I go, like, walk away. And I do, like, the thing that most kids do. Walk with your tail between your legs. Like, that guy's such a dick. Well, I didn't really know how to cuss back then. So it's more like, that guy's such a frick. Oh, my God. And that was cringy, alright? And this is when I was really, really into video games. This is probably my peak of loser ting, right? I got friend zoned quite a bit. And it is 6th grade, so, you're not going around telling girls that you love them, and they're telling you that back unless, you're like one of the fastest kids in your grade. But what ends up happening, I don't know why I keep saying what ends up happening, but I go to PE, I got bullied a little bit, I go to lunch, and then I go to my special ed math class, which, in my defense, the reason they put me in that math class is because when I had standardized testing, they're like, this test does not matter one bit, okay? Just have fun with it, do your best, it won't affect anything. Which, they should not tell me that, because I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter? Click, 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 click. So, I'm basically got a complete F on it. I think I got like a 10%. And it's standardized test, right? So, the questions keep getting easier, like, the worse you do. At the end of it, I read it, and I was like, oh my god, it's asking me what 2 times 2 is? Obviously, it's 4. Oh, well. And so, that's like one question that I answered right. So, I'm in that class, and I got a pair of black Air Force Ones on, which, if you don't know, that's what gangsters notoriously wear. And I just got them because they didn't have any white ones. I was like, it's close enough. I was starting to get a little bit into style, but not really. Like, I learned at the end of this year that you're not supposed to wear all red or all blue. And I almost got jumped by a group of Mexicans because I didn't know what color to wear. It's a long story. One of them ended up dying, I think, and he died of an overdose like last year. And I wasn't upset, but I didn't care, to be honest with you. But anyway, so eventually I walk into the bathroom. I put my binder on this little slab of metal, like next to the sink. I walk into the stall to pee because I was insecure about myself at the time. Also in middle school, so I mean, everyone else is bigger that you see compared to yours. And so I'm in there peeing. Some kid walks, grabs my binder and throws it in the garbage and just walks off. Which, now that I think about it, is funny as hell. Alright, I don't know why the fuck I do that. I was kind of a dumbass. I put myself in bad situations, but you live and you learn. So, and then there's two brothers. Two brothers, and then they have this one other friend. And they go into the bathroom, and they're in 6th grade. So vaping, it makes you really bad. And it makes you really cool, too. So these kids are vaping. So I step out of the bathroom, like, hey. Or sorry, they're like, hey, why you got black Air Force Ones on? Are you about that life? I was like, what are you talking about? Because before I saw like a couple of videos on like Instagram, and I thought it was a joke. I didn't think it was actually serious. Like, yeah, you actually a thug? You about that life, huh? Hit this jewel. Come on, hit this jewel, or I'll hit your jewels. I was like, what do you mean you'll hit my jewel? Ugh. And they hit me square in the fucking dick, square in the dick, and so like, bam, like, ow. I don't think my balls even dropped then, but I was like, ow. Why would you do that? He's like, listen, I'm either going to have to take your shoes or you're going to take a hit from this. And so I look at him. I was like, listen, I don't want to fight. Because there's 3 of them against 1, right? I'm going to try to talk my way out of it. Even then, I wasn't good at talking, but I still knew how to talk a little bit. I was like, all right, if I can avoid this, avoid getting my ass beat completely, and just, get hit in the balls once, I'll take it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to produce videos with being sick, but... So, he's like, listen. I'm like, what? He's like, take a hit or else I'm going to hit you in the balls again. And I was like, no, I'm not going to fall to peer pressure. Which, listen, at this point, just take a hit. Right? Just, don't keep getting hit in the balls. If I could talk to myself now, I'd probably beat the shit out of my younger self. Because I was annoying as hell, right? Someone should have hit me a lot, like a while ago. Alright? And I wouldn't be such a mistake. But eventually, I'm like, listen, dog, I don't want to. So I start to walk out. They grab me. They pull me in the shoulder. They, like, punch me in the face. I'm like, oh, fuck. And so, like, that's it. Alright. I gotta do what a real man has to do. So I stand up for myself, right? What would a real man do? Like John Wayne Gacy. I'm just kidding. John Wayne. Right? I kick him in the balls and I run. Right? The biggest guy, because he's like the one that just punched me. I kick him in the balls and I run into my math class. And I'm in the special math class, right? So it's like, they watch me walk in there. These kids are like, holy shit, this kid's an idiot. Well, I can't call him that. I can't call him that big of an idiot because I have to take this class next period. But still, that kid's a freaking R word. Anyway, that was a time I almost got jumped for having black forces. Well, I got messed with a little bit, but I don't know how good quality this is. I hope you're having a wonderful day, but yeah, that just is what it is.